In this video, I'll share with you the own system that we use in my two Amazon FBA brands, two brands that we're able to take to 7 figures and grow them very aggressively. And one of the things that really helped me grow that fast is being organized and work with this system. So in this video, again, I will cover the Google form and the Google Sheet and what kind of columns and what kind of criteria we check when we source a new product. Now, before we're getting into the video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you click the bell if you want to get updates about more videos related to Amazon FBA. And also go to sourcing-monster.com and subscribe to the newsletter because I share updates and tips that I don't share here. And let's start with this great video that I'm sure if you watch and implement whatever I'm going to show in this video, the sourcing of new products will be much more efficient and you will have a process that can actually get winning products. Let's start with the video. Okay, so the first step is to enter the data into a Google form. And why I created this Google form? I created this Google form so we are not going to skip any criteria that is important. It's forcing you to give an answer whether you checked it or not. And by doing it, again, you're not skipping any data, because when you do it manually in your head, you will tend to forget and skip parts like, oh, I'm not gonna check if it's patented or not. Maybe at first you're gonna check it, but not systematically. So this Google form forces you not to skip any criteria that is important. Now, again, I suggest that you just follow the same criteria, but if you have different criteria that you use which working well for you, you're more than welcome to tweak this form. If you want a copy of that form, and maybe if there will be enough people asking for that, like 10-15 people in the comments down below, I will release it, give you a copy. If not, just create your own. It's very easy, self-explanatory thing to create. So first of all, we add the name of who is added it. I work with the team, but if you're not working with the team, you can either remove that field or put your own name. Once it's being added, it will pre-populate here into the form by who added it. Then, is the product patented? So this is something that you want to check, and then based on the answer and when you analyze all the results that you have, you can get quick decision whether to proceed to the next step that I'll share what are the criteria there, or just let this item go. So main search keyword. So for every item on Amazon, and I'll show you an example, you have a main search keyword. So let's search for hair towel, right? I'm sorry. So let's go to this item, for example. And then we'll want to go to, okay, it's showing here. Keywords, which will open Cerebro, okay? Just one moment, let me log in and then we can open Cerebro. And now what it will do, it will pull all the keywords that this specific ASIN is ranked for. I like to put organic rank from 1 to 10, so I can see like all the relevant keywords that this product ranked organically high. That will give me relevancy. Then I sort it by search volume from high to low. And then I see, okay, what is the main keyword? And for me, the main keyword is a keyword that is targeted and also having a lot of search volume. So in this case, it will be microfiber hair towel. So we're gonna put it here. Then I want to choose who is the Amazon bestseller there. So I'm going to put here, and bestseller for me not necessarily means that they have the bestseller badge, but who is selling the most for that product, like as far as revenue. So we're going to run the numbers, wait for it a minute to load and finish. So might take a second or two. And I'm not gonna wait for it to load because it looks like this one by far is the best seller, and I'm going to put a link to that item. Main image opportunities. So if you watch my product research videos, and I will not really explain it in further, we want to check, and something's very important, if there is a main image opportunity here. So for me, let's say that yes, there is. video explanation. This is if you work as a team. So if you work as a team, and at one point I shifted from working by myself to working with a team, I let them do the product research based on the criteria here, and then they would need to add a video explaining all the points why this product is a good product to go after in their own words. And video explanation could be a screen video share like Loom or screencast explaining and showing in easy way why this product is good. Keyword test. Is the search over 4,000? Yes or no? So for that item, we saw that we had like sorry, we had like 47,000 searches a month, so definitely it's 47,000 monthly sales depth. So for that, we just upload the screenshot of Cerebro. So we're going to go here again and just click on the screenshot, and then we have it. I like to save it and upload it as a link, as you can see here, and then here, or Google Drive, and the same for the review activity. So for the review activity, I'm going to do the same, not the same, but just take a screenshot of the review count and velocity of this and upload it and share it, and or Google Drive or anywhere else that you can get a link, and you can actually uh, enter it as a data here for these two. Okay, or actually no, you can upload it as a file and then it will show as at the Google Drive. I'm sorry, I didn't myself work on this form like entering the data. It's more the team that I created, but it's easier. You don't have to share a file, you just upload it from your computer. Okay, so average price for the top 10 listings sorted by revenue from high to low. So how we do it? So we go, let me close this because it's interrupting me here. So what I like to do is, first of all, I like to remove all the sponsored display products, sort it from revenue high to low, and make sure that all of these are the actual items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here, here, and then we can either open an Excel, open like that. Okay, take this, and the average is 67. 67650. 67. Is this electronic glass or oversized product? So, if it is, then they can't enter it pretty much. And why? Because again, it's just calculated risk. For me, I was and still limited with the cash flow that I have. So I want to go after items that are risky, like electronics, glass, oversized item. I will not explain why, because I mentioned this in the previous videos that I make with product research. But those items a little more riskier for me, and I don't want to deal with them at this point. Sorry, I had a little interruption here with my two girls came back from daycare, so we'll continue. Is the product seasonal? And when you see, as you can see, there is a add file field here, so it's the same. We take a screenshot from the actual product, from the actually it doesn't really show, so I'll refresh. Okay, let it load, and now the graph will show with the BSR, but actually it doesn't show. Let me open it on a different browser where I logged in into Helium 10. Okay, here we go. So instead of being for the 30 days for the date range, I like to do 1 year or all time. So actually all time is better. Why? Because it will give you more info, more data. As you can see, this product is definitely not seasonal. If a product will be seasonal, like garden items for example, you will see like velocity around like summer it's dropping, and then around winter it's going up. So your job is to really take a screenshot of this, save it to your computer, share, file, download, save, season, add file, select it from your computer, and that's it. What is the target price? So target price is a price that, based on the numbers and calculation, will be profitable for you. So we're gonna click on profitability calculator, and then we want to see, okay, first of all, I like to remove the 200 here always, and let's pretend that I'm going to sell it for, let's say, $12. Okay, my job is to really see what is the average between the competitors and see what is the price that I'm planning to sell it. Now, it is important now, but it's not that important at this point. So we can put number that will give us actually similar numbers to this. Okay, 35% margin or 40 will be pretty good. So you want to go after something like that that gives you enough room to pay for PPC and do some other stuff. Okay, now let's go back here and put $2. And as you can see, when I started to put things that are not numbers, there is a data validation. So it will force you to put an actual number. And what is the FBA fee? FBA fee is 3.48, and I will add the 1.8, so it's 5.30. Okay, and then we get the link. This will be entered automatically into the data form. And now it's very easy for you to see the data in a very organized way. After you really enter the data, and I was being, after my team was adding the data here, I will actually pull and work on it. So as you can see, and I'll give an example, this is one of the items. So everything is clickable to save time and being efficient. When you have so many products in the pipeline, and you got to add a lot of products to your pipeline, so you can choose the best ones. The chance when you have 20 products that you meeting the criteria to actually sourcing one that to actually source that item, it's very low. Many things in the way can go wrong. So you want to make sure that you add as many products that are meeting your criteria, so you can choose the best one, cherry pick the best ones. So for example, and to do it, you must be efficient. Okay, so this is, you know what, let's go for this item, nail pulling pliers. That's one item that we thought of doing. And as you can see, it's easy for me. First thing I would do is come and analyze this. I will check everything and really dig and see by my own eyes, what do I think, the first feeling again. Then I would open the bestseller, look at their pictures, try to analyze if they're doing a good job, try to analyze if I can beat them, try to see what they're doing well, what they're doing bad. Again, not really writing everything, just skimming, like just checking it. Main image opportunity. When the main image opportunity, it's yes, I double check it. I look here and I see that for sure there is a main image opportunity, because I can actually come with a box with a packaging and stand out from the rest for sure. So this one video explanation that she added, Angelica Angie here, and explaining me. Keyword test, is the search over 4,000, yes or no? Now here it's no, but it doesn't mean that I will not go after that item. It just means that it's low and it's something like to consider. Monthly sales depth. So I'm gonna open the files. Actually, it's not up to date, and for this video purpose I made a copy, so it might not open, but it's the same screenshot from the Helium 10. Average price for the top 10 listings, so 28.57. What I do is I just check it like that, skim the prices. 28 seems to be a little high, so if 24.39, but this is an actual plier, it's cutting pliers, so it's not pulling nails, it's something else. So this is pliers, grip pliers, fencing for fence. This is 22, 28. Just looking here, and again I do it so I can see actually that the target price, it's relatively high. If I'm going to sell for $12, I cannot sell. Oh, she put like $4. Okay, is the product seasonal? I hope it will open, but if not, we're gonna check it. Electronic, no. Dimensions and weight. So dimensions, that's something that I forgot to mention, but you take it from here or scroll down and take it from here. And this is important for me to determine if it's an oversized. What is the competitor size? When I make mine, I like to bundle tick, so I want to make sure that I'm not exceeding this size. Okay, now the video is a little you know what, we will continue. I plan to do like 2 parts, but let me show you. Let's say that this one is good. I like everything that I see. The next step is to proceed to the doing some different checks. Okay, So first of all, we want to check the keywords. What keywords this product have? So in this example, this is wood shape sorter. So we would open this item, and she will go to Cerebro and download the report from Cerebro in the same way like that. So you go here, and then you click export to Excel, you save it, and by the way, the system is the same with the Google Forms, you just put it. Then for the CPC, what is CPC? CPC, you actually go create account, taking some of the keywords, the top 10, into the Google CPC or Google Campaign Manager. I'm sorry, Google. I'm losing here. I'm confusing between things here. Amazon PPC platform. You actually create a manual keyword bidding campaign. You actually put the keywords, and on that phase, without creating the campaign, you will get the average CPC. And why it's important? Because sometimes, and it happens to me, and I know that it happens to many other people, you come to create, or you sourced already the product, you start to create those campaigns just before launching, and then you realize bids are very, very high. It's very competitive. So this is really big indicator on what will be the competition or what will be the average prices, and something really important to consider before you actually source the product, okay? So this is a GIF converted, and this is something that I added only later stage, which was very helpful for me. Okay, improvements. One of the parts here after we show the first initial interest in that product is to really dig into what we can improve. What are the issues to fix? So here she wrote, the blocks and box looks nice. However, the lid to allow the shapes out opens up too easy. So when you talk with the manufacturer, maybe you want to put emphasis on the lid to allow the shapes to get to be a little stronger, so it will not allow the shapes to go out and opens that easy. There is no closure. If you don't were rotating the box to find the shapes, it wouldn't slide open, spilling contents of the box. So I'm not gonna read everything. There is a video I show about improvements and issues to fix. Issues to fix here, items can be imperfect, and in particular wood crafted item more so, it's hard to make. But the lack of after-sale support for defective items after I emailed this company is the following. So this is really related to the product itself, so I'm not sure why she added it here, but it is it's a customer service thing, so it's not really relevant to the product. I sent the pictures, so 0 response, so this is not really something related to the product. This is maybe a feedback that we as a company can improve in customer service, but definitely improvement here. To be honest, you can have only one column here for improvements and things like that, and this is where the nice part comes to. So you have quote 1, quote 2, quote 3, quote 4. Usually you want to get as many quotes as you want, like as possible, but you're going to put here only the best 4 quotes. Okay, you're going to put the price, you're going to put the MOQ, video and picture. Why? It's very easy for me to really see the item and see what item is that, you know, to really determine, okay, these guys give me like this nice product, and these guys just giving me like this more ugly product, you know. Just making up things. It's not really, it's a way for you to really differentiate between the quotes, okay? This is also something very important, production time. Usually they have it in stock, as you can see, but if you want to make customizations, usually the production time will change. It will be at least 30 days. Communication is something that is also super important, and I'm not really going in depth about this because I can make an hour-long video just explaining about this. In this video, the purpose was to share the system that I have, the system that I use to really increase the success rate for items that I launch, and I hope it helped you and give you motivation to create something like that and be more organized in your business. More organization means better results, better numbers for your business, being on top of things and getting decisions based on data. So that's it for today. Again, if you want a copy of these files and there will be enough demand and people asking for it in the comments, I will make a copy and share it with everyone. If not, just go ahead and create this file for yourself. Please like this video. It really helps me reach more people, help more people, and subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.